Hi students, it's Miss B. Today we're going to learn about writing music on the neutral clef. You'll notice this symbol over here is a lot different than the treble clef that we're used to. This is a neutral clef symbol, and it is for instruments that do not have a pitch. Unpitched instruments, like the triangle, are instruments that you can't really play exactly a B and then change it to exactly an F. We're going to look at drums, which are some of the most popular unpitched instruments. Type in Bookaboo Drum Kit and you will find this Canadian Broadcasting Company website. Be careful, it is going to have a really loud sound when you click on it. Push the play and wait for it. There's the crash. As it loads up, we're going to take a look at the instruments. Down here we have bass drums, which are also called kick drums. We have several cymbals over here. We have a whole array of drums up here. And this barred instrument up here, I would say it's probably closest to maybe a glockenspiel. You'll see that each one of these has an alphabet letter or a number. We're not going to worry about this barred instrument up here. We're only looking at these drums here and these cymbals. If you click on the key that says B, it plays this. If you use your mouse, it will most probably tap it twice. Touch screen is even better. For our neutral clef, unlike the treble clef, which usually tells you how high or low a note will be played, the treble clef has an instrument for each row. I think the song that we're going to play is going to be V, V, F, O. I'm going to go ahead and draw in so that I remember. You don't have to, but it's easiest for me. So we have an F, a V, and an O. And every time I play a V, I'll have it on this line, an F on this line, and an O on this line. Let's take a look at what that would be like. If I played B, O, V, F, I would write it on this line. I would write a V. I'm just going to go ahead and make the X like this. V, O, V, F. For this neutral clef, you can either use regular notes, you can go ahead and use X's, or you can use a ghost note, which is going to look like a regular note, except for the head, instead of a circle, it's an X. And it'll look like this, a little bit like that. The important part is to remember that whatever order you play the notes, you will need to have them vertically in that order. So this is a little bit like math or science. You're kind of graphing the sounds that you're making. This is V, O, V, F. On here, V, O, V, F. And since we have 4 beats, we're going to go ahead and complete this measure and we would move on to the next one. Practice noting your songs that you make on the drums and writing them on your staff. And most of all, have fun.